To all the party people in the place to be, we hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. We were not happy after that last video. We had a lot of packages on the ground. We struggled mightily thanks to our own mistakes. We did have a lot of self-inflicted problems in the last video, mainly me not unpausing the pausers from when we were doing testing, but we got through it all. We cleaned it all up. We did well on the last day in the video until the very end when all of the racks started backing up. So the train racks started backing up, the boat rack backed up. So we had to get all that cleaned up. So we did all that at the end of the last video, and we are ready to begin testing again. Today is Monday. We're running truck and train. The reason I'm on the pause screen is I started recording this video and the audio was not coming through on my recording software. So I had to stop, get all that figured out. So all of that I think is now straight, so we can get back into where I left off on the other recording. So let's give it a try and see if we have audio now. And we do. Okay, so we opened up the gates. We're only it's only 9:42. We just got started. But to just kind of recap, we added 3 lanes. You know what? We got to turn train on. I was so yeah, we got to turn trains on. Let's go do that. Unpause you. And we will leave that sorter in place for now until those packages come down, and then we got to come over here and unpause this. All right, and we'll get those guys going. Okay, so we are good to go now. So yeah, so we added, 3 racks to the boat. We got room to add more if we really have to, but we'll just have to get a little creative with it because we can't move this thing over here on this end. But yeah, so for now, those things are there. Boat runs tomorrow, so we'll see if these 3 racks are enough. Hopefully they will be. We added an additional row back here in the back on train, so we added 4 more racks here. Are these flowing? They are. Okay, they're flowing. This might take them a while. This is not the efficient setup like what we have on airplane, but it is working. And so those are merging in there. We can go ahead and turn this off and just make everything go straight in, and then that'll unload eventually. And then over here on the boat section, just making sure the new stuff is working. It does look like it's working. That rack is already filled up, and that is good to go. And then one of the other mistakes we realized at the very end of the video was this rack is actually not a large rack, and we need to fix that, but we're gonna wait until everything's unloaded before we do. So yeah, I feel like we should be okay. I mean, we'll find out about boats by the end of the day today. So boat runs tomorrow, so we'll see if this rack fills up. Maybe we need to add another boat thing. And if we do, it's fine. We can add at least 4 more boat racks in this setup, and that should be plenty if we needed to go there. Train, we just made it through. That was fine. This one over here, we made it through. It's fine, but we have room for additional racks if we so need them. Airplane, on the other hand, we got 13 total racks. I had a commenter let me know that he needed 16 racks to get through the full week of airplane. We currently have 1, 2, 3 racks that are, we got 2 racks that are completely empty. We got 1 rack with 1 on it. We got 1 rack with 4 on it. It looks like 5, 6 on it. That rack's not full, and then all the other racks are full. So we got 2 more days on airplane. So we'll see We may have to add racks for airplane. I've got an idea on how to do that. Even though we don't have a lot of room right here, we can definitely put one more right here on this end and just feed straight into it. Maybe, because we got to come in that way. I guess I could turn it to face that way. I could do that, and then it can go right or go straight. So yeah, we could put one more right here, and then if we got to do more than that, we're gonna have to put some over here on this wall where I have all these extra parts. And then what we'll have to do is we'll have to divide this guy right here. We're gonna have to turn him out, bring him across, run him down, and load up these racks for that side. That'll be the first two airplane ones, and then the other airplane ones will run into this side. And I think that'll take care of it. Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of talking, not a lot of watching. So this airline is fine. It's not backed up at all. Coming off the trucks is not backed up on this side. So let's go over to this side, which is usually where our problems are. Let's look at these truck doors. They are not in sync. We added this thing new at the end of the last video, and hoping that this guy would be less impacted by these things coming and going. It looks like it's working for the most part. We'll just have to watch it from the beginning on the next day. We'll focus on this to see how that's going. But yeah, I don't see any backups in the first two scanners on any of these rows, so that is a positive. Like I said, those gates are like a full off. I just don't know if those two are, if this one's faster or if this one's slower. We'll figure that out the next, tomorrow's run. This error routine, not backed. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's not that concerning. I could take this guy and send him that way. Because that side is not backed up at all. Of course, the minute I speak on it, it starts backing up. Look at that. All those rejections. So one of the things I can do is it's this pause right here where that's a level 1 and these guys are slowing down for that, and that just cascades all the way back. So what we can do is we can just do our little rack system right here for this error routine, and that'll take care of that. So we'll do that at the end of this video before we start the next one. Let's go over here. Boats are, that rack's still not full yet, and everything over here is going fine, and the trains are gradually going down. We've reached 5 o'clock. No more packages coming off the trucks. And how bad did this get? I mean, that error routine is still flowing, so it did not back up all the way. We do have packages on our import racks. We do not have any errors, so that's good. So I feel like we've got the full volume coming in handled. We now have the full volume going out handled, minus this error routine that is backed up. And the reason it's backed up is because of the thrower. This thrower right here, that is a level 1, is slowing these things down, and it's a lot of volume. So we need to, we could probably just go straights. Let's let's just do that. And make sure all those are level 3s. Alright, and one more. Alright, there we go. I threw that package right there. That's hilarious. So we drop that down. Put that in the box. The whole reason that thrower was there was because I wanted to be able to walk through without jumping over the thing. But now that all of that is flowing nicely, we're good to go. Good to go. And now it's flowing. Oh, don't get in the way of that. I just want to clean the floor. Let's clean this up. Keep the place looking nice. We see any dirt anywhere else? We don't. Let's throw this down. All right. So entrance racks are now clear. All right, so tomorrow when we start, we're gonna watch this guy and see how this performs. And then maybe what we can do is, can we replicate that? We can't replicate that here because we need that turn. And we don't have enough room here either. We don't have room to do that here either. We could. We could come out with a corner. So we could do that here on this guy if we wanted. Alright, so 976, no errors. And airplane is backed up. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we still got a whole nother day. Boat is gonna go out tomorrow. There's still room on that rack for boat. No, yeah, there's still 2 more spots. So we're good on boat for now. We may have to add another one, and that's fine if we do. And then these train packages are still going down. All right, they're gonna be there for a minute. Something happened over here. That is a train, okay. And then that is also a train. Maybe I ran through here and knocked it down. I don't remember. We don't have errors, so that's good. We're gonna send these trucks down. That's 12. All right, we're gonna send these errors down over here. Another 5. All right, and then let's airplane. Let's deal with airplane. So do we have a splitter? We do. All right, and so I think what we can do is we can replace, we can put that guy there. Like that. And then alright. So we need 2 orange. Ah, this one's gonna piss me off. Okay. 2 orange, 2 yellow, 2 green racks. We'll put in 2 more. I mean, that's what we got room for. All right. So let's go shop. 2 orange, 2 yellow. Make sure we order the right size racks this time. We want green 1, 2. We want yellow 1. And checking out, okay. And then let's, all right, a pallet. I need a pallet. We'll drop our corners. All right. You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. We're not going to do airplane. We're not just going to throw 2 on the end because that puts us at 15. And we already had a commenter say he's at 16 racks. So I'm not even going to bother adding 2. I'm just going to go ahead and do my other idea over here. All right. So we're going to grab this. Put that there. We're going to grab our special rack. And do I have a pauser? Not there. I got throwers. Alright, so these I'm going to get rid of. I'll sell those. That I'll sell. The stamper I don't need. I'll sell that. Stamper I don't need. I'll sell that. That thrower I'll sell. So bridge, splitter, rack, thrower. That thrower will get sold. Splitter, rack. All right, so these I'm gonna need. So we'll just put that one there. Put that one there. Put that one there. So it's bridge, rack, yellow, bridge, and this guy, okay. Put him there, okay. So that sets us up to do 4 racks. Okay. That thing can go over here. Be where we store the special stuff. These are joiners, okay. We'll drop that there. We'll grab this. And then that's gonna go. Ooh, I need one of the new ones. I need a new one. Do we have a new one? Is that a new one? I think it is. It is, okay. Alright, so that's gonna go there. And that's already level 3. And then, are these guys already level 3? They are, okay. We need a pauser, which we didn't have, so let's add that here. Add the basket. And check that out. Let's go grab that real fast. Alright. This is just because we gotta pause airplane, but 2 days out of the week we don't. Put that there. Make that level 3. Make that red. Okay. And then we need the yellow. And the yellow is gonna go there. Okay. And the rack. Gonna go there, and let's get these straights out of here. Like that, okay. And then we need an orange. The orange is gonna go there, okay. And then that needs a corner right here. And that's level 3. And that's level 3, okay. And then we need this. It's gonna go there like that. This. It's gonna go here like this. And these are straights. We'll need those. Alright. And that's gonna go there. And this gonna go here. And that's not gonna work, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna work. We got ahead of ourselves. That goes there. That goes there. there. That goes 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 there. Grab this other yellow while we're here. All right. That's gonna go there. And then we need another joiner. All right. And flip it. And that's gonna go there. And then we need this guy. And flip it. He's gonna go there. And this guy. 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 He's gonna go there. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. Is that? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. You're straight. There. All right, and let's grab this guy. He's gonna go in the cell pile. And then this guy, actually a large. He's gonna go there. Ah, that looks much better. Okay, and then this. I don't want the air routine right by. I don't want. Oh wait, I need to come over. One more. I don't want the air routine right beside this. I'm very self-conscious about packages getting mixed together. There. Flip it. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. What is this? Why is this train box over here? Weird. Okay, throw that down. And throw that down. Okay. And let's... So we need 1, 2, 3 more racks. 3 more yellow, 3 more orange. So that's 1, 2, 3. And large green racks. Just went right past them. Green. 1, 2, 3. And 3 orange. 1, 2, 3. Hit that, hit that. We got it. We're gonna grab this. We're selling all these. Put that over there and Q. And drop that, put that in there. Alright, there we go. Now let's get this. Alright. Drop that there. Grab this. Got level 3. And grab that. Level 3. And we'll grab this. 3. Grab that. He'll be level 3. Grab that. We'll go there. And grab that. He will go there. And grab this. He will go there. He will be level 3. And flip that. And that's already level 3. Let's put that there. And let's grab corners. Okay, drop those there. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplane racks for there. I think let's go. All right, we'll leave 5 there for now. We're probably gonna have to deal with that in another way. So this we will put here. This will go there. Drop that there. Drop that there. And I'll just put this up here. All right. So what we want to do is this path. Brilliant. Brilliant. Love it. All right. That path is going to come over and connect to this guy over here. So let's grab, those are joiners. Those are corners. Here's straights. So let's this up here. Let's connect these. I don't like lines right next to each other, but I'm kind of stuck with it at the moment. Because, yeah, that's just coming straight down. Okay. Grab this. There. Grab that. There. Grab this. Put that there. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. That there. I don't want to put it next to the airline, that's for sure. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, we get a corner. Put that there. Flip it. Level 3. Everything level 3. All right, so that airplane route is going to come through here. That's an extra pallet. I'll just throw him here, I guess. Oh, this guy's stuck over here in this corner. All right, let's just move you here. Find somewhere to put all of our spare parts later. These are more straights. So we want that straight to go there. Should we plan for future? Let's plan for future growth. You over here. You right here. Let's plan for. Let's just go here. We'll plan for one more expansion, and then if we need to move it out, we can move it out. Not a problem. And everything's level 3. It is. All right, grab that. Drop that there. And we need one more. There, okay. Corner. Flip it. Alright, level 3. Okay. And this straight. Okay. And that's straight. Okay, and this is mergers and corners. And drop right here. And then one more straight here. All right. So let's check this. So we'll put you on here, you on here, you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Streets right there. All right. So these guys are going to come all the way around. And they're going to load up these racks. All right, perfect. That all works out. And the double pausers over there working out. Okay, so that's going to send the airplane from this one line. Ooh. Ooh, that's only one line. So one line will go there. But I know what to do. I know what to do. We're going to put that there. We need a corner. Need a corner. No, we don't. We need a straight. No, we need a corner. Hold on. We're going to put that there. And we're going to take this and put it there. And then we're going to grab this. We're going to put him here. All right. And then we're good to go. Good to go. All right. So now, what we're going to do, what all that was, is... So this scanning routine, this one scanning routine only, is going to come over this bridge, and all of the airplanes are going to come out this side, and they're going to go over to those racks over there. Then we put a splitter here, and that splitter is going to divert half of the packages that way, half of the packages that way. And then once this line backs all the way up to here, it'll start sending everything that way, which potentially is going to back up this line. But what we'll do if that happens, we'll just move half of these racks over here, and we'll split it up, and then we'll see if that solves the problem. So yeah, we could go ahead and throw another one in. Why don't we do that? Tab. One orange, one yellow, and one large green rack. Check out. And we got, I mean, we'll just go crazy with it. Why not? What do we got to lose? Nothing. It can't be worse than the last video. My goodness. So many packages everywhere. We can't get worse than that. All right, so we grab that. Grab that. My game is a little laggy. No, it's not the computer, because the computer is freaking workhorse. So it might be I have all the stuff. Maybe I'm reaching the limits of conveyors. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, that should send the package that way. Okay. Then it should send the package that way. Okay. And then it should send a package straight. Yep. Perfect. And so I don't want to put that down until I put this here. Put that there. Okay. And then I need to get a joiner. That was over here. No, not that one. Yep, that one. And I'm gonna put that one here and flip it. And we'll put you over here. And can I pick up that box? It's not gonna let me pick up that box. Put you here. I'll just send this entire rack over to the other side. We only got one more day, so it's not going to mess everything up. How many packs? It's what? It's 4 per shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 16 packages per shelf. All right, perfect. So move that out the way. Put that in there. And throw that on there. Perfect. And the one package comes across. And level 3. And level 3 and level 3. Okay. And level 3. Level 3, level 3. All right, everything's level 3. All right, we're good to go. We're ready to try another day. Clean this up a little bit. And I think we just need to drop the trains on the other side. Airplane was not running. Was boat runs tomorrow. We're good to go there. We already got those errors. We already got truck. And this was the one that we were waiting on. And we're going to send down 11. All right. So we are 1,087 packages on a Monday, which is insane. Let's go to bed. And let's see how we do. $122,000. Not bad. Can you imagine if we got this thing to $1 million days? That would be crazy. All right, open that. Open that. Put that the other way. All right, so I feel like we're set up. We got, you know, airplane is looking good. We can always add another rack. Right now, we can't add another rack right there. But we can add more racks over here if we need to. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 racks on that side. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks on this side. That makes 19 racks. Should be plenty of rack space. The only question mark is our logic of how we're dividing this up. Is that going to be conducive? Is this split going to be conducive this way? And we will find out as we run tests. So let's come down here. We're going to start the day. And we are going to watch these input bays just to see. I want to be able to see all 3. Oh, wait, wrong button. I want to see all 3 at the same time to see when they get off and how they get off. Because right now they're dead even. Still dead even. I got nothing coming through this scanner here, man. Okay, there we go. Finally. 2 boxes coming through. Sound like something fell. So 10 o'clock, everything's moving. Problem, like, I want to sit here and watch these doors the entire time and count how many times each one open and closes. But the minute you're not watching, the minute I'm watching this, it feels like whatever you watch in this game works and whatever you're not watching fails. And I feel like the stuff that I'm not watching is gonna create problems. Oh wait, I'm supposed to turn on boats. I know y'all are yelling it. I could feel it. Unpause. All right. Almost another mishap. Almost a repeat of yesterday's video where I forgot to do the pauser. All right, back to watching these gates. Seem to be fine. It's 11 a.m. They seem to be fine. Over there looks okay. Boats are flowing. Airplanes look good. Air routine not backing up now that we took the thrower out. Of course, last time I said that, and then that was when I jinxed it and it started backing up. So now the doors are slightly off. The one on the left. $12 o'clock, 5 hours to go. The middle one seems to be the fastest. The other two a little bit slower. The problem is I don't see backup. Like coming off of that truck, I do not see any hesitation and the doors are closed. So for whatever reason, when I spun around and like looked around, I missed something where the 2 outer doors had like a little bit of a hesitation and they got behind the door in the middle. Whatever it was, it's gone now. And then those 2 guys are doing fine. All right. Air routine is cooking. Air routine over there is cooking. And again, this is where the RNG comes into play as well, right? Like, how many boxes coming off of that truck are immediately red? Because I feel like that has the biggest impact. The other thing I just noticed is on that middle bay, that orange package clipped through the door before the door was open. Now, I wonder if that's why the timing is getting off. Is if you've got a package coming off the truck before the door's even open, but then the other 2 doors, the packages don't come off until the door is all the way up, that could explain why they are out of sync. And that middle one did it again this time too. Let's watch the middle one again. So right there, the box came through the door, and it came through the door on that one too though. But I wonder if that is the reason why the timing is getting off, is because of it clipping through the door like that. All right. These guys look good. Air routine is backing up now. So we're probably on that air routine over there. We're gonna have to build in a couple racks like what we did on this routine over here, and we'll see if we can get rid of this backup. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, getting ready to be 3 o'clock. You know, we're not backed up to the point where we're impacting the scanning lines, but like this one's getting close. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need to add that in at the end of this video, and then when we run airplane tomorrow, we'll see if that error routine backs up like that. But that thing's almost a full open close ahead. That one's right there. This one is slower now. Let's go zoom in on this one and see, because this one we don't have the third thingy. That's fine, that's fine. Everything came off the truck clean, and the door closes. I mean, as long as it comes off the truck clean, I don't know why the out of sync happens like that. Maybe it's the clipping. Because even though that guy waited, it didn't, the stuff came off the truck clean. Even though, and that thing clipped through the door. Maybe only certain packages clip through the door. And so RNG determines, like if you've got the package in the front that clips and you get enough of those in a row RNG wise, does that make the door move quicker? I don't know. Just grasping at straws at this point. But everything is coming off the truck clean. Right? Like that guy's waiting, but the truck is still unloading clean. And then this guy's waiting, that guy's waiting, but it's fine. The truck comes, unloads, and closes. Like, that's what we want. Like, we don't want backup right here where it can't come off the truck clean. And there we go. It's off the truck. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the doors are getting out of sync. I'm guessing it's a math issue with how those things clip. I mean, it'd be interesting to sit here and watch every door. Like, see that one there. This one's backing up here. That's, let me see. Can we get everything off clean here? Oh no, it's 5 o'clock. We're not going to see it. Okay. That's something to watch for tomorrow. Nothing else is coming off the trucks. This guy, this error routine is backing up. That's backing up. That's blocking scanners. So scanners can't go now because of the errors. Yeah. Okay. So we need to build in on this error routine over here. So let's go ahead and get set up for that. We are going to need a corner. We're going to need a corner. That's going to be an extra pallet. Let's just put him here. We are going to need, that's another extra pallet. We'll drop him here. And then we are going to need, I thought I had a red rack. I did have a red rack. Is that a large red rack? It is a large red rack. Okay. So we are going to put him here. Okay. And then we'll put the other one where we want to put these racks. Maybe we put them here. That's 1, 2, and that's 1, 2. That might work better. That might work better. Let's do that. Alright, so we got bridge, bridge. There's a yellow. Yellow's gonna go there. Okay. We'll see you again. Blue rack, blue rack. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Okay. Alright. So, and those are all straights. Okay. So we're gonna need a large red rack. 1 yellow, 2 oranges. Chop. 2 orange, 1 yellow, and a large red rack. Okay. And then let's remember what we did over here. So we need 1 joiner for the exit, which we have. Oh, corner we have. And then 3 corners, okay. And a diverter. So we're probably gonna need to buy a diverter. Or splitter, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't have one over there, so we're gonna have to buy one. So we got to get these off the truck. All right, tablet. We need one of those. Okay. All right, no errors. That's good. I'm sure boats are still coming off over there, which is fine. We got stuff to do. All right, drop that down. And then that's going to go there. And then one of those corners. We're going to go there. And then that is going to become this. That's going to become that. Okay. And then that is going to become this. It's going to go there. Perfect. And then this will save us some painting. So we'll put you there. We'll put you here. You'll go there. You there. And that'll make all of that red. And then we got 2 more, but we don't need that. Okay, so that can go in the box. That can go in the box. All right, perfect. Grab you. And you'll go here. Okay. You're level 3. You're level 3. Level 3, level 3, level 3. Okay. And then you're gonna go here. Okay, so that means we should be able to load those twice as fast. And you're gonna go there. Right. And then you're gonna go there. And joiner. That's the wrong one. Hello. Yeah, we need this one to go there. Level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3. Excellent. So you're straight. You're gonna go there. You're straight. You're gonna go there. You're straight. You're gonna go on there. And you're a joiner. You can go there. All right, corner. We're just gonna stick you on there. And straight. You're fine right there. And then you on there. You on there, and then you, nope, you go there, and then you, and you, and you. All right, cool, perfect. All right, so now we can load 2 at a time right there. We got room. We can do a 3rd one if we really needed to. That should help with that air routine now. So let's go over here and send down the remainders. So we've got 4 on there, and we got 11 on there. we got 15 on there. And boat is now done. Boat has 7. We'll throw those down there. All right, perfect. Oh, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute, something ain't right. Put that on red. There we go. Perfect. And let's go over here. Airplane we don't need to worry about until tomorrow. And we're gonna send another 8 down there. And we're gonna send a 7 down there. Excellent. All right, perfect. We are ready for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which is normally our busiest day. Now comes the true test. Are we prepared for Wednesday? That is the day where we make all the money. Mike, what day is it? If I had editing skills, I would totally edit that commercial into this video, but I do not have editing skills. All right, so let's check. We didn't even check to see how Airplane did. So how did our little thing work out over here? Looks like it worked out okay. I mean, that's full. That rack is full. It sent overflow. Oh, I don't know what's going on over. Oh, I see what's going on over here. That is going in the wrong direction. That's what's going on over there. Let's just do this and clean this up. No. Conveyor. Okay. Let's grab you. Put you on here. Okay, I think all of that is fine. Looks like all the arrows are going in the right direction now. Okay. All right. So, and then everything over here looks good. So, these racks are not full. Okay, so we still got a little bit room for more over here. All of these racks over here are full. Is that going in the right direction? It is. Okay. Yeah, so all of these, so these like 13 racks are full. Those racks, so we might have to add a couple more racks. Again, that's going to come down to RNG. So like whenever we hit our high water mark for Airplane, we may have to add more racks. This is like totally maxed. All right. Today is Wednesday. I just want to double check before I screw up. Pay the bills. Pay the man. All right, so we are doing Airplane. All right, here we go. Let's get these guys going. I want to watch this side real quick and just make sure everything moves out. Let me do this. I just want to see that this side's working. I want to see like all these boxes right here cycle through just to make sure everything's flowing in the right direction. Okay, it is flowing in the right direction. And these guys are just waiting until that rack unloads. That's crazy. All right. All right, I feel like that's good. Let's hit that. Let's get this thing going. And let's open up for the day. Now, the question for today is going to be, with these Airplane lines being full, can I unload it fast enough for all the new Airplane packages coming in? That is going to be the question. Like, this line is long enough that it can back up a little bit. This line can back up a little bit. It should be fine. But we shall see. Let's watch these gates over here. A little closer. I can't watch all 3, but I can at least watch these 2. They're in sync. Alright, I see here comes the last box for that one and that one. Yeah, all 3 doors are in sync, and it is the first thing of the day. It'll be interesting to find out, you know, from an optimization standpoint. Because we need to make sure that, like, Because how long does it... We could do the math, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 packages per truck. Okay. And then how long does it take? So we're at 35 seconds. The first package came off. And the last package, unimpeded, comes off the truck at 47. So it takes 12 seconds to get 7 packages off. So you take the number of minutes in the day, right? Divide it by 12, and that tells you how many trucks are physically possible in a day to unload in the warehouse. And then you do that times 7, and then that tells you the total number of packages that are physically possible to input into the warehouse in a single day. Now, that's not going to tell you the record, because the way you hit the record is the airplane backlog, because it only runs twice a week, or the boat backlog, because it only runs once a week. So that's where you hit your daily processing records, is from the queues. But in terms of like what can go into the warehouse in a day, that has a physical cap to it, because, you know, the doors open and close. Although it's not, we got to account for the time it takes to close the door and open the door. So see, we're already slightly off. Yeah. So I have to figure out, like, from door open to door close, how long is that? And then that's divided by the number of minutes in the day to tell us how many trucks. All right, so here we go. Opens at 12:25. That's 10 seconds, 11. And it's closed at 42. So 25 to 42 is 18 minutes? Is that right? I feel like that's wrong. 25 to 42. So 10 is 35. 20 would be 45, but we're minus 3, 17. Yeah, it is 17. Okay. Did not trust the math in my head. So 17 seconds, I think, is what I'm getting for how long it takes to open a truck door, get all the packages off, and close the truck door. So you're essentially getting... you're getting 5 trucks plus a little bit of change per hour. And the day is 9 to 5, so that's what, 9 hours? So that's 9 times 5 is 45 trucks. And then you've got a few seconds to spare. So you've got 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't know. I got lost in the math. I need to write it down. I need to stop trying to do it in my head. And I need to go look at what's going on everywhere else, because, like, now would be the time to have a problem, because I'm not paying attention. All right. Everything's good here. Let's check this error routine. Like, it's coming up on 3 o'clock. All right. The error routine was backed up to here. Now it's backed up to... yeah, now it's backed up to here. So it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely an improvement. You know, we'll check it. Again, it's RNG. It's like, how many of those packages are we getting for the day? Come down here and check on this. So that guy is full. And it's that merger. So it's only buying us a little bit of extra time. Yeah, it's only buying us a little bit of extra time. And it's the merging back in right here is what's doing it. I could turn it and merge it down like 2 more later. It only buys me like 2 squares though, so it's only going to help me like 2 packages. So, not really worth it in my opinion. I didn't get in the way of that, did I? No, okay. So I think it's fine. And then this one over here is doing the same thing. The only difference is there's like no backup on this rack. Like this one is clean. And it has steady volume. I don't... And there's like 2 backed up now. But like the volume is unending. Like it's steady flow. And that one has no backup on the racks. So this one... also has steady flow. Like, why is the rack... Why did I not upgrade something? No, everything's upgraded. Everything's upgraded. End of the day, 5 o'clock. So how bad is it? I mean, not bad. I mean, there's virtually no backup, but I mean, just a little bit. Like the main line is backed up, but these side lines, because you remember yesterday, in game yesterday, the scanning line was blocked because the errors were backed up so far, and we don't have that today. So that's already an improvement. So it did help a little. It did help a little. And then that one over there is just cranking. Oh, now there's boxes on that one over there. Boat is filling back up. Airplane's not even close. Why is that guy sitting there? Because that rack's probably full. Okay. Alright, so boat is filling up. What's going on with airplane? Airplane is... I mean, airplane's going, but my goodness, it's just... there's a lot of packages. There's a lot of packages. I mean, we could put in a third one. A third error rack. We could do that. Merge it in. But I think if we put in 3, that's going to add another merge right there. And I think 3 merges might be slower. All these things are like, they're like a slight hesitation. Like, why are they not? This thing is just slight hesitation right there. Like, while it's waiting for this thing to go down this chute before it goes. And that creates a little bit of a hesitation on it. Interesting. Why is it waiting? Yeah, that little bit of a hesitation right there. And it always has to wait when it sends the truck off. But it waits till it gets to the bottom of the slide. Yeah. So when it gets to the bottom of the slide, then the next guy can go. So what can we do about that? I mean, is there anything we can do about that? You know, what if we put a thrower? If we put a thrower on here and we threw it where it lands on the conveyor belt at the bottom, would that make it go faster? So what do we know about throwers? We know throwers don't care about log jams. So yes, the thrower is going to continue throwing down no matter what. It's not gonna care. So the question is, at some point, 16 packages are gonna be down there. And when that happens, so like here it comes, that's 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, here we go. Like, let's watch this for a second. 14, 15, 16. So right here, this guy waits mid-slide because the door is switching out. The thrower is not going to wait. Like, it's just going to keep throwing the packages. So at that point, what happens? I'm scared to try it. I'm scared. I want to try it to see, but I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared for it. All right, everything is off the trucks. Everything is processed. So let's shut down this side. You're gonna send down 11 with that. You're gonna send down 14 with that. We're gonna send down 15. Nice. And then this, we're gonna send down 8. Okay. And I think this air routine is gonna be like 2. We just did a truck. Yeah, 6. Okay. So that's 6. So, man, we're gonna get... Oh, wait. What is going on here? What are you doing? Was that causing a problem the whole time? Oh, okay. Maybe that was the issue. Okay. We're gonna do 1,100 packages. This is gonna be like the record by a mile. This is gonna be a record by a mile, man. Nice. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. Gotta wait on these packages, but you know, I can, if I send them this way, like, does that make it faster? Or it just changes the merge to be further down. God. How many of these are there? Still got like 5 more. All right, mentally that feels faster, but now it's just slowing this down there on that end. Let's do one more. I didn't mean to throw it like that. Wow. $11.42, man. All right, those 2 racks are done. And then we got these racks here. Dude, we might do 12. We don't have another 42 here. We might. We might do 1,200 packages. And like the last 3-4 days in game, you know, the last 3 days in real time, the last 3 videos we made, we had backups where the trucks were not unloading at maximum efficiency. And so with inefficient intake, we might hit 1,200 packages. So I'm really excited to see what, now that everything's kind of optimized and we kind of got everything working where we want it, I'm curious to see how many packages we can get next Wednesday after we go through a full week of like fully optimized processing. Man, could we hit 2,000? Could you imagine 2,000 packages? This video is taking this video is gonna be 20 minutes of just waiting on airplane packages to unload. Let's send this guy on that side. And we'll send this guy on that side. And that guy on that side. And that guy. Alright. And then there's still some packages there. Send that guy over. Send that guy over. Send that guy over. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Sadai. Oh yeah, we're doing 1,200. We're definitely doing 1,200. This is crazy. Oh man, what a way to follow up yesterday's video that was like disaster everywhere. To follow that up with 1,200 packages, no errors. As I say that, watch the last box be an error. I jinxed it. Man, this is crazy. Pause that. The last 2 down. Insane numbers, guys. $1,216 packages. The new record. Oh my gosh. Love it. Let's see how much money that is. Going to bed. $136,000 in one day. Brand new record. You gotta love it. You love to see it. We followed up one of the worst videos, one of the worst days of Parcel Simulator. We follow it up with the absolute best day. Can't ask for anything more. That is outstanding. We are going to end this video here. We will do in tomorrow's video, we're going to run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we're going to go see how that Wednesday is. So we're about to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of efficient processing to see what we can do next Wednesday. Fingers crossed it's efficient. I think it will be. I mean, are we fully 100% optimized? I don't think so. I think there might be a few tweaks here or there that maybe we can speed it up just a little bit. There may be a conveyor belt or two that's not level 3. So we're going to have to go run around and ferret those out and make sure we find that if that's the case anywhere. But for the most part, I feel like the changes we made in this video are solid. And we've got processing pretty much where we want it. And the more important thing is we were able to avoid a complete teardown. So continuing with our tier 14 build before the update, the new update caused some problems, made it a little chaotic, made everything faster. I was scared that I was going to have to do a complete teardown, but it doesn't look like we're going to have to. It looks like we're handling all the inputs. So yeah, so we'll run the video tomorrow to try to see an efficient week of processing going into next Wednesday? Can that give us better than 1,216 packages? I don't know. We will find out in the next one. If you're enjoying the series, give it a thumbs up. Anything you want to see me try, anything you want to see me change, anything you guys have done in your builds that have worked really well that I'm not doing, drop all of that in the comments below. I do read all of the comments. Every day I try to at least read a few, and I try to answer as many as I can. I really appreciate all the support you guys are giving the channel. It's been a fantastic run. Really having a lot of fun doing this and sharing this part of my life with you guys. With that, we will catch everybody in the next one. Peace out.